What's up, everybody? Welcome to the next episode in our Grounded series. In the previous episode, we began our journey. We are small. We've constructed a really crappy base, but a temporary base. And we're just kind of like stocking ourselves up on like some food. We're trying to get ourselves some weapons, some armor. In today's episode, we're going to do some exploring, figure out, try and make our way to the pond. That's kind of where I want to set up our main base. And just follow along with some of the story. So let's get straight into it. I think our gnat is cooked. So yeah, in between this episode and the last episode, I've analyzed a few things just because that's not really exciting. And I have made a couple of storage boxes. So we need to make some armor before we go exploring. So I think I guess a helmet. Why am I not crafting now? I've just got it. Whatever. I think some like body armor and some like leg braces. Why am I not craft? Oh no, I need to be at the craft bench maybe. Probably. Alright, so helmet. Got one. And we're already out of rope. Okay, so we need like 3 more clover leaves and 3 rope. Did that just automatically equip it? How do I like look at myself? I think it did. Nope, it didn't. Okay. Equipped. Alright, getting there.
A little less squishy now.
This is fiber. Yeah. So we need to make some rope. Always down on supplies. So we needed rope and clover leaves. Grab the fiber as we see it. Plenty of clover leaves. Marvelous. We shouldn't really need them for a lot anytime soon, other than armor. The armor that we're getting isn't going to be great by any stretch, but it'll do. I mean, something's better than nothing. Alright, let's get the... What was our last piece? Was it the body armor? I think it was. Okay. What have we got weapon-wise? We analyzed a rope, so we can now make a bow. But it probably... We don't have arrows easily accessible. A shield probably wouldn't hurt. 4 weevil meat, man. You are out of your damn mind. A grub hide? Where the hell do they think I'm getting grubs? So we're gonna put on our armor. Okay. Let's dump the rest of this stuff and head on out. So, investigate the mysterious machine. Have I not done that yet? Is there like a button in here I need to push? Maybe this? Oh, maybe it's on the outside, huh? Like on the top, there's just a button. Yeah, there is. It's a little, literally a flashing button. Yikes. I swear I've played it before.
Curiosity killed the tiny feet. Huh. Well, looks like this thing hooks up with those lasers. I don't think that worked properly. Seems
Okay.
like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function. Maybe there's a way to fix them?
So we're going to scrap the idea of going to the pond. We'll get there eventually. We need to go suss out what's going on with this laser. So off we go. We're going to collect as many resources as we can just so, later on when we need to like upgrade weapons or armor or like build something, we don't have to sit here for 10-15 minutes looking for all the supplies. So we'll do it on the way. There it is. This is going to be a hell of an adventure. We haven't really explored anywhere yet. Ooh. Should get out my spear. How are we doing for, yep.
Whoa, why don't you just
Oh, they
stay over there,
might.
small red insect?
Oh, they're all coming now. They're just dropping down. They're still dropping on us. Everything's fine. Just getting a lot of mite fuzz. Oh, do we one-hit these things? Sucker. Alright, you guys probably can't see this, and neither can I. I'm just like, I can see shadows. That's what I'm kind of going for here. If there's anything on the ground, my vision... Oh, here it is. Oh. We're just swinging. We're just swinging here. Oh. I vaguely see it. I don't have a torch. But it's just mites, so how dangerous could it possibly be? Oh crap, there was like 3 of them. We got him. Freaking beast over here. I do want to take one of these. Oh, that was my light. So I think the objective is to stop all the mites biting this wire, this cable. We're heading out now. I think that's everything inside the cave. Can we climb this entire thing? Oh my god, we can. Better not fall. That'll be game over. Oh, a bee. Oh my god, we went all the way up here. We don't even need to. Oof. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. An aphid. Alright, let's go down. Is the laser, like, consistent now? Can't really see it. Yeah, it is. Sick. Nice. We did our job. Let's go get this sap, because it's just telling us to.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
I can. Where'd the mic go? Good for us to get some training in, some combat. What are these little suckers in there? Gotta be careful though when you're sort of just wandering around the backyard, because there's just random enemies everywhere. And once you think that you've kind of gotten strong enough that you're able to take out the orb weaver spiders and stuff, then you move into another area and everything's stronger and you're nothing. So it never ends. I think we need to go back to the machine. Where the hell am I? Once I get my, like, kind of bearings on the backyard again, I'll remember where things are. Because I know vaguely where, like, some of the spiders are. Where the anthill is, vaguely. We just need to remember. That's it, roll credits. Okay, so you see how the explosion's at the tree? That's where we need to go to next. That's why I didn't want to go to the pond, because the tree's pretty much right next to the pond. Alright, let's deposit some of the stuff we got. That. Sap's going to be really useful later, not so much now. We should also do a quick analyze, because it takes time to, like, regenerate analysis, whatever. Sorry, I did want to kill an aphid just so I can get its meat. We got heaps of this fuzz, so I just want to analyze that. So we can get like a new hat. Arrows, man, that's what we wanted. What else could be good? This, maybe a light for us. We don't always want to be running around caves with no light source. The last thing is an aphid. So, killing an ant is kind of what we need to do, as I think they're like our next upgrade for weapons, but we're going to make our way over to the tree if we can. I'd like to be able to get in the tree and talk to the guy in the tree before we wrap up if I can. There is, but there isn't a lot in between us and the damn tree. Like, really, it should take like 5 minutes. But there's so much, because it's a brand new game, in between here and there that we just haven't uncovered yet. We do sort of need some water.
No water filtration tablets needed.
What am I hearing?
The nose and nose.
Good to stock up on some food. How do I get up here? Can I do that yet? Maybe not. Pretty sure there's something up there. Anyway. Where's the tree? There it is. What's this?
Tremor detected. Something's afoot.
It's like a little mole. I think I need a shovel to pull them out. That's fine. They're not really going to bother us too much. Should we try and kill this ant? He kind of looks like he's on his own. So one thing about ants is they're great in a team. So you attack one and then like you're just marked. Like he might be aggressive to us now. Got a ladybug here. Now it's worth noting that there are spiders, wolf spiders. You see a little web there. Wolf spiders all over this tree area. So we sort of need to be careful because there's also orb weaver spiders. And like we can outrun them for sure. But, you know, if they catch us, we're easy prey. We're sort of heading to where this like pink stuff is. So in there, spiders. And there's also like some wolf spiders that just sort of like roam around. You can normally hear their footsteps. And you can like see the grass move in the distance. That's how you kind of know something big's coming. Looks like it. Usually it's around like dawn or at nighttime is sort of like when they float around. Not typically in the middle of the day, but we're not in the middle of the day right now, so there's a possibility. There's a possibility. Sometimes just getting to an area where like a spider can't reach you is a great way of avoiding death, but it's also important that you've got weapons, like range weapons. We don't really. We've got a couple of spears, but that's not going to be enough to take out a spider. Okay. Sorry, I'm just mentally preparing myself here. So we need to get just around the corner. And I know that there's a very good chance that we could face a spider. But I can also... It's a very high chance that I can just run into the laboratory. Okay, now it just seems like I'm a liar. Wait, is this a liar? Yeah, there it is. We made it. Got ourselves another analyzer, some collectibles.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence,
The Red Ant
it
Club
should
would be
the
nice.
key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. BURG.L, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
Come on!
This is old mate BURG.L. Apparently I don't know how to help him.
Where are you hurt?
I have fallen, and I am not appropriately shaped for getting up on my own.
Let me try to help. Where are you hurt?
I'm so dumb. I've just been tapping X. I needed to hold X.
System reboot in progress. Thanks for the helping hand. I am BURG.L, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything. A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion, and what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my— Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I— It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via— In other words, you have been shrunk. It is like shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Dr. Tully is a brilliant scientist and inventor. He is also my creator. My initial prototype. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experience. Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for several weeks, and now I cannot recall where he went.
So basically, if we come back over here, just to give you what we need to do in this gameplay in a nutshell, there's 4 laboratories. So there's the Black Ant Hill, there's the Hedge, we saw the Haze earlier, and I think the last one's like the Pond. There is science or something in there that we need to collect. It's basically like a dungeon. We need to go to them and collect whatever's at the end of it, beat a boss, whatever it might be, and then bring it back to BURG.L. You can see that there's kind of like a difficulty here, I think. It's like, maybe it's just saying like lab 1 to 4, but they do have different difficulties. That's kind of what we need to do. Then once we get like all the science that we need, we can like find Dr. Tully and make ourselves big again.
I suspect you were miniaturized. Why are you here? A recent power surge, and what's worse, sorry to pile on the— You are here in the—
Just gonna skip through this guy's like dialogue.
To return to your prior size, you would need— Unfortunately, my readings— I am sorry, but it— Haha! That is a great idea. Let— Processing! Processing! Memory fault. Code 408 ARG. I am sorry again. Without those memories, I do not know how to repair the spacer. Dr. Tully used 2 types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. Super chips are special, and they are gold. If we are going to fix the spacer, that date, I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the yard. Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can processing. Error. Cheese and fries. The lab location. But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location. The hedge lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research. You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge. Sending the coordinates to your scat. Try to find the hedge lab first. But there is nothing stopping you from... That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment. Once you are registered, you will be granted... ASL grants access to daily work items. Nay, tasks. Nay, quests. Yes, in my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from... Log on to the ASL terminal unless you have any other questions. Have an exponentially...
Okay, that's a lot of exposition. Let's go to the ASL terminal. So dumb. Everything's hold to use and I just keep tapping X. Okay.
One success after another. I have returned BURG.L to his original size. It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness.
98.5%.
Right, BURG.L, right.
I'm not going to take the supplies.
However, as BURG.L indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time.
Noted.
But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But audentes fortuna juvat. I am ready to prove my creation's full potential. End recording. BURG.L, I'd like to record some messages for my family in case things do not go as planned. This morning I installed...
Yeah, we got these, how do I
modules,
crouch, guys?
Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days.
Yeah.
I had such great
They got these, like,
hopes back
teeth that you need hammers for.
then. The Kinder Science mini
They give you some, like, upgrades.
educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power
Man, there's
will
so much talking from Wendell at the moment.
Center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now.
Alright, so we essentially, oh crap, need to be heading to the hedge. That's not going to be an easy task, just like going to the hedge. The hedge is like all the way, I think over like there. It's like right up, is it? I think so. It's hard to see at night in the distance, but I think so. That's where we need to sort of be like working our way towards. But we're going to need a lot more weapons, a lot more, a little bit better armor. We probably need to go like wage some war on the ants first. Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's actually, I think it's more like that way. Because that's the upper yard. Yeah, so, okay, obviously right there. So you can sort of see the outline of the hedge here. And it's just covered in spiders. But we'll start working on that tomorrow. Guys, we are going to wrap up the episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We still got plenty more grounded content to come. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!
Regular gaming.